Are you part of a nonprofit organization, a youth group looking to raise cash for your cause? Stay tuned at the end of this video to learn how you can bring the action and excitement of the Millennium Wrestling Federation to your town live, featuring the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders from MWF Studios just north of Boston in downtown Melrose, Mass. in the zip code of champions 02176.
Let's run down WWE Monday Night Raw from the Cajun Dome in Lafayette, Louisiana, Monday, June the 12th, 2017, running up against Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Taped for this week's edition of WWE Main Event, Curtis Axel defeated Kurt Hawkins, and in Cruiserweight action, Araya Daivari beat Grand Metalik. Raw opened with the return of WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar along with Paul Heyman. This was Lesnar's first appearance on Raw since the night after he won the Universal title in Orlando at WrestleMania 33. Heyman discussed being attacked by Samoa Joe on Raw last week. He said Joe was the only Samoan in WWE that's not related to the rest of the Samoan clan, saying that Joe's a mutt. Heyman put over how dangerous the Coquina Clutch is. Then Joe's music hit. He marched directly to the ring. There wasn't a stare down or a verbal spat from the entrance stage. Joe shoved Lesnar, and then they brawled all around ringside. General Manager Kurt Angle sent out security guards and refs who got thrown around like rag dolls. Some undercard and tag team wrestlers came out to try and separate them. Joe broke free. He kicked Lesnar in the face. This did another great job of positioning Joe as a serious threat. I thought this was real good, but nowhere near as good or as effective as the brawl Lesnar had with Undertaker the night after, I think it was the Battleground pay-per-view 2 summers ago. Elias Sampson defeated Dean Ambrose. This match was ungodly dead and boring. Miz ran out when Ambrose was perched on the top rope. Ambrose chased Miz around ringside for what felt like forever, but wasn't counted out. When he got back into the ring, Sampson hit the roll of the dice for the victory. I thought that one was bad all around. Up next, it was Cruiserweight action as Cedric Alexander defeated Noam Dar with the lumbar check within seconds. Dar argued with Alicia Fox on his cell phone that for some reason appeared on the Titantron and fans could hear over the loudspeaker. I can't stress how little that anybody cared about this one. Bray Wyatt started a promo in the back, then into the ring where he confronted Seth Rollins. Then Wyatt's music hit again, and it made him vanish to the back to complete the promo. I really enjoy the Bray Wyatt character. I enjoy the majority of his matches. I feel he's only going to get better with age, but am I the only one that feels like he says the same thing in his promos week in and week out? I don't know. This had to be a rough day for Wyatt, where news of his pending divorce and relationship with Raw ring announcer JoJo hit social media. Regardless, I'd enjoy a drawn-out program between Wyatt and Rollins. It made no sense to me that they had their first ever singles match on a throwaway Raw that no one cared about when it could have been saved for pay-per-view. Up next, one of the least interesting feuds in wrestling history continued as Apollo Crews defeated Kalisto. Cruiserweight Akira Tozawa was sitting in the front row wanting to join the Titus brand. Anything that has Titus O'Neil attached to it should have graphics on television that says nobody cares. I still fail to understand what O'Neil brings to the in-ring and television presentations of WWE. Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss was out next, discussing last week's match with Nia Jax that saw Mickie James and Dana Brooke get involved. All 4 ladies were eventually in the ring, followed by Emma, and then Sasha Banks, leading to a 6-woman tag where Sasha, Mickie, and Dana Brooke defeated Alexa, Nia, and Emma when Sasha tapped out Emma. Again, the crowd was dead. There was a boring pre-staged interview between Corey Graves and Bayley. Bayley said she's here to put smiles on people's faces. The Bayley character is fine for kids. You know, she's a hard worker, but the character itself is going to be dead, much like Eugene was in 2004 if it isn't tweaked much sooner than later, in my opinion. After an angle earlier in the night where Kurt Angle forced The Miz to find a tag team partner for interfering in the Ambrose match, Rhino and Heath Slater defeated Miz and The Bear from last week's Intercontinental title celebration, and after The Bear unmasked, it was Dean Ambrose. As if anyone in the arena or the fans watching at home didn't know it was going to be Ambrose. The crowd was dead for this match, another waste of time, furthering what will likely be another Intercontinental title match between Ambrose and The Miz at Great Balls of Fire. Cruiserweight champion Neville battled Rich Swann to a no contest. Neville attacked Swann before the bell rang as he was dancing to his theme song, then kicked the hell out of him around ringside, putting him in the rings of Saturn. Neville cut a promo afterwards. Good angle. I thought Booker T was especially good in this segment on commentary. Up next, Big Cass was found yet again. This angle is getting old. Enzo and Cass made it out to the ring in a losing effort to Gallows and Anderson, using the Magic Killer for the win. Big Show came out as Gallows and Anderson attacked Enzo after the match. Cass looked on as Show raised Enzo's hand. Looks to be leading to some Big Cass, Big Show singles matches that should be exceptional. After the commercial, Enzo asked Big Show if he was behind the attacks on Cass. Show said that Cass was SAWFT. Roman Reigns will be making a big announcement on what he'll be doing at SummerSlam next week on Raw. Reigns did not appear on Raw this week. Neither did Finn Balor as far as the missing top guys go. In the main event, the Raw Tag Team Champions Cesaro and Sheamus retained the titles over the Hardy Boys when the two teams each won one fall in a best 2 out of 3 falls match, and in the third fall both were counted out. This was said to be the first time the tag team titles were ever defended 2 out of 3 falls on Raw. Match was fine, but it was another finish that sucked. After Raw went off the air in a dark match exclusively for the fans in Lafayette, Roman Reigns defeated Bray Wyatt. Overall, this Raw sucked. The opening segment with Lesnar and Joe was fine. WWE let fans know via social media Lesnar was opening the show at 8 p.m. before a good percentage of the audience switched to the basketball game. The Raw they presented was so bad they had to expect that it was going to be a really small audience. They did nothing to try and create a buzz to get fans talking about it on social media, to get fans to switch back to the show, or those that weren't even watching the basketball game to switch on Raw. That's unfortunate for the fans in Lafayette, who really had a poor event to attend. I give this week's Raw a major thumbs down. The fans on Twitter disagreed. 40% thumbs up, 32% thumbs down, 28% thumbs in the middle. If you were in Lafayette live or watched on the USA Network, would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below.
Don't miss the fallout from WrestleMania 33 on WWE Network. Using our link below, get 30 days free. This spring, WWE presents 4 live pay-per-views with Payback, Backlash, Extreme Rules, and Money in the Bank. Relive the ultimate thrill ride that was WrestleMania 33, plus brand new original programming, every pay-per-view in WWE history, and 7,000 plus hours of content in the archives. Spend $25 in the MWF store this month and get a free WWE t-shirt and a free autographed photo of WWE Hall of Famer Cowboy Bob Orton. We have brand new WWE t-shirts, posters, DVDs, autographs, and tons more. Best of all, every dollar you spend directly supports our live event and video production initiatives. Fans in over 30 countries can now enjoy our state-of-the-art studio shoot interview documentary collection on demand. You can rent our own select titles starting at only $5.99. Enjoy the wild Iron Sheik studio shoot interview as seen by millions online and on the Howard Stern Show. Relive the rock and wrestling era in the mid-'80s as WWE Hall of Famers Paul Orndorff, Bob Orton, and the Iron Sheik break down the first WrestleMania. The Boogeyman, Paul Bearer, and Kamala join us for extensive breakdowns of their careers, promoters, and companies they worked for. We also have a new shoot with Bull Dempsey bringing you a backstage look at WWE NXT and the Performance Center. Again, every rental and purchase helps support independent wrestling. Subscribe to our YouTube channel with over 1,500 videos available absolutely free. Enjoy in-depth videos, live MWF wrestling, the latest news, historical videos, and tons more on youtube.com/BostonWrestlingCom. If you enjoy the free content, you can help the cause by making a donation of any size to paypal.me/BostonWrestling. You can help the cause using our links below to shop on popular websites such as WWEshop.com, Amazon.com, and Walmart.com. We get a small thank you for every customer sent their way, and best of all, it doesn't increase your purchase 1 penny. Finally, get a free ride from Uber using the links below. Forget about overpriced taxi cabs with long waits. Join 2017. Get a good ride from a friendly driver and a clean car on us for up to $20. Run out of time, fans. Don't miss a day on BostonWrestling.com super site. Like us at Facebook.com/MWFAction. Follow us on Twitter at MWF2001 and subscribe to us at YouTube.com/BostonWrestlingCom.
The Millennium Wrestling Federation's 15th anniversary tour begins this fall and rolls into 2017 throughout New England, down the East Coast, and into the Carolinas. If your nonprofit organization is looking for an interactive, turnkey experience while putting the fun into fundraising, you've met the perfect tag team partner. MWF offers a variety of packages for groups of almost any size. From our live events at the Boston Garden, the Kowloon Entertainment Dining Complex, and the legendary Suffolk Downs, to high school gyms and function halls, we've presented live events everywhere. Since 2001, the MWF's mission has been simple: keep the kids off the streets. Under the leadership of President Dr. David Reese, we bring the superstars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow to your town, not for a quote-unquote wrestling show, but an event that features action-packed in-ring wrestling, autograph and pose photo opportunities, question and answer sessions, and much more. It is the best of sports and entertainment. The week of your event, we can add on to the endeavor with anti-bullying campaigns, library meet and reads, youth sport concussion seminars, and more. Our live events are fit for fans of every age, from 5 to 95. This fall, as part of our new Kids Club program, we offer live event experiences exclusively for the youngest of fans. On the flip side, we can also produce a tailor-made event for fans of an older demographic as well. We work with you every single step of the way to get the word out to fans near and far, on our local television offerings, and to over 50,000 fans and growing on our social media platform. Your success is our success. If your group has had enough of boring candy bar and wrapping paper sales and has the energy to team with our passionate fan base, bringing the MWF experience to your community is the answer to put smiles on faces while raising cash for your cause. Contact us today to get the ball rolling for your custom-made event that you want to bring back year after year. Don't just take it from us. Here are folks we've teamed with in the past.
You already know Kowloon Restaurant, established in 1950 and spanning 4 generations, serves a multi-Asian menu. Did you also know that Kowloon Restaurant is New England's premier Asian dining and entertainment complex, serving Cantonese, Szechuan, Thai, and Polynesian cuisine? And did you know that Kowloon Restaurant is also the home of the finest Japanese sushi? If you haven't dined at Kowloon Restaurant lately, then you simply haven't dined at Kowloon. Kowloon Restaurant, Route 1 North in Saugus.